Even the Neighborhood is one of those tunes that turned out to be so catchy, and I think it's going to be like a pop quality radio tune without sacrificing anything and still keeping it musical. So pop in terms of catchiness, but not pop in terms of watered down. You know, I think we kind of caught lightning in a bottle with this kind of 60s throwback, but still keeping our modern flavor injected into it.
On the chorus of this tune, Toussaint had his written line, and then after the written line kind of comes this B part of the chorus, and he kind of scats. It's like, I'll give it to you, I'll give it to you, come on, I'll give it to me, And I don't know what that means, but it was really cool. And so I transcribed it and I wrote it all down, and I just put down some lower cases and a couple umlauts here and there, and kind of came up with something that seemed to say what he or represent what he sang. And then so here's what he sang. In fact, here's the example.
Yeah, round two, come on, now give it to me, and yes, I'll give it to you, come on, now give it to me, and I'll give it to you, come on, now give it to me, and yes, I'll give it to you, come on, now give it to me, I'll see you next week.
So there's lots of little and things like that. Also, you can hear there the amount of big sort of delays and lots of feedback and things happening on his voice, because I thought that would be a great opportunity to sort of make a brief departure from this idea of sort of it has kind of a 60s Motown feel to it, and it seemed like a good opportunity to bring in a modern twist. So that's what. Sure. Tell me something else about this.
A buddy of mine played tenor saxophone on this tune, and it was another instance where my initial thought was, hey, let's have a solo section in this tune. I'm coming at it from a jazz angle. We need to have a horn solo in the middle. And about halfway through the process of creating this album, I figured out that this is much more of a pop record. So the question became, how are we going to keep this solo in here? Because he played a great solo, but then keep the listener tuned into what's going on. So then Toussaint kind of created this a phone call that kind of played off of the content of the rest of his lyrics, and we kind of superimposed that phone call over the top of the saxophone solo, complete with the cell phone ringtone that references another tune on the record. So one of those moments that kind of is like a little secret for those of us on the inside.
Writing down all of his lyrics when we went out to LA to record Judith, what was really great is I think she did 2 different harmonies, and she did it twice, so here's how that sounds.
Come on, now give it to me, and yes, I'll give it to you, come on, now give it to me, and I'll give it to you, come on, now give it to me, and yes, I'll give it to you, come on, now give it to me, I'll see you next weekend.
So that was the hook.
The chorus ended up being one that I would be singing to myself in the car driving away from the studio, and just became so catchy that we decided to put it in the front of the tune and try and draw people in right away. And with Toussaint and Judith kind of singing together, it's one that I envision starting off the record and just kind of saying, here we are with this new project, and give it a listen, and hopefully other people will be driving away from wherever they are singing it the same way I was.